Youtooz Tuber here, back with another video, and today I'm going to be talking about how to budget your Youtooz spending. Now, when you get into a hobby, the first thing you tend to do is put a lot of money towards that hobby because you want to make it grow. A lot of people think that they see all these collection videos, they see all these unboxing, like, I have to have that. If I want to be a Youtooz collector, I have to have 10 plus Youtooz in my collection right now. It's not the case. A lot of times I see this especially in manga collecting. If you don't know, that's Japanese books, pretty much for anime. I see that where people are like, oh, I just started getting into manga, and they order like 30 series. Horrible mistake. But with Youtooz, I see a lot of people doing the same thing. So I'm here to talk you through how to budget your Youtooz. Always make sure to get the ones that you want and to never go over your budget where you can't pay a bill. So let's get started. The biggest thing to ever budget yourself in a new hobby is look at how much you make. Now, let's say you make $1,000 a month, because this is a nice even number for you. So you have $1,000. Let's say bills are about 600, or we'll do 500. That's dead in the middle, okay? So 500, boop, gone to bills. All right, now you're looking at 500. Then you have to figure out, okay, I need food for this month, so we're gonna take out $250. Oop, there goes $250. Now you're left with $250. You have one of two ways you could do this. You could cut it in half. Definitely put some in savings. I do suggest everyone to have a savings. That's just me personally. So we're going to cut half of that into savings. Alright, now you have $125 to play with. But Youtooz isn't your main hobby. Let's say there's video games coming out and other things, like miscellaneous things that you may need that little extra set aside. So out of your $1,000 check, you have $100 a month you're going to dedicate to Youtooz. Perfect. Now, there's a lot of leaks out there that will tell you what's coming out every month. There's a lot of videos like I make that will tell you what's going to be coming out every month. So I suggest is you watch those leaks videos and you check Youtooz website. And what you're going to do is you're going to write down the ones that you really want. The ones you look and you're like, I need to have that. That is my dude. I watch them all the time. I have to have his Youtooz. Great. Now, if you're factoring in, they're about $35 per Youtooz. So on your budget, you can get 3 Youtooz a month. And you go through the whole thing, and you find your 3 Youtooz that you really, really want. You're like, yep, perfect. I got my 3. Comes out the first week of August, one's 2 days after, and the last one's at the end of August. What I suggest to do then is only go on Youtooz website for those 3 days. You can see on any platform of social media when things are added to their website. Great. But you already set aside the 3 that you want. Now, if there's one coming out that you're like, oh, I have to get this one over the other one, that's fine. But keep in mind, if your budget is only 3, do not get more than 3. Do not tell yourself you need 4. Do not tell yourself you need 5. When I started collecting Youtooz, I was like, oh, I have to get the whole set. No. I realized within the second set in that I didn't need the whole set. And I'm limiting to what I really want. And once you have those 3, you just get those 3. And you continue to just get what you need every month. Now, if you have a month where you have a bonus and you have some extra money to play with, you can go back on their website and buy ones that have already previously been put out, which a lot of times, the ones that are not so big, they'll hang around for a couple of weeks or so. Especially the video game ones will hang around. Some of the lesser known creators will definitely hang around for 2 to 3 weeks. There's also eBay. So if you have a little extra dough, I suggest you go on eBay, you type in what you want, do a little heart list of what's coming out, and just kind of watch them. And be like, alright, well, my extra money this month to get a Youtooz I really want that I had missed is $50. Do not go over that budget. Do not go over $50. Don't bid on something for $60 and go, oh crap, now it's $10 I really needed towards food or gas, and I don't have that anymore because I just wanted this Youtooz. Stick to what you have. And that is the number one thing to budgeting Youtooz. Stick to what you have to spend and nothing more. It seems simple. And I see a lot of people say, I'm going to do it, and then they order way too many. Now, good thing is, say you get the new Technoblade plushes coming out, and you got all 3, because you're like, I need to have all 3, so those are your 3 for the month. And then they announce the Cowboy Bebop line, and you're a die-hard Cowboy Bebop fan, and you're like, I just spent all my money on Youtooz, and I don't have it for this line. If you regret buying those things, the lovely thing about Youtooz is you can just message them, and they will immediately refund you within 24 to 48 hours. So long as you let them know 2 days before that Cowboy Bebop drop, boom, kick funds right back in you. So you can always take things back that you had bought for that month. But you gotta remember to refund them. Do not be like, oh, I got my 3, but I need this Cowboy Bebop line, I'll just go way over my budget. Not a smart idea, because then the next couple of months, you'll be looking at the website going, oh, I really wish I had the budget for this one, but I blew it all on that Cowboy Bebop line, so I just can't get that. That is when you start getting upset, and that's when you start spending way more money than you need on this budget, because you're like, I can't get that, you know, if I want it, I'm gonna get it anyways. That's where things go bad. So those are my budgeting tips for you. Hopefully this will help someone out there in collecting, whether it's Youtooz, manga, video games, whatever you like to collect in your lives. Make sure to like this video and subscribe.